Good evening, everyone. This is Endo Star Saber here once again. I'm here to discuss the Vader team and how to make it successful against the Galactic Legends. More specifically, right now I'm going to show you the Galactic Legends Ray. I'm going to talk a little bit about how it's modded first of all. So first of all, modding. Now, Vader right now I have at Relic 6. I just now put on his No Escape Zeta yesterday. That should be a huge help. I mean, it's one that I would get last, but it still does have advantages that you recover a lot of health, and it also dispels stealth, which makes things like Hermit Yoda much less elusive, and you can make full use of the Merciless Massacre. Now, the way I got the mod set here, I have crit damage and crit chance sets, and as you can see, I put a lot of emphasis on crit damage because I get some very massive crits out Vader. I put on a lot of speed too. I got him up to 258. Not the fastest mods I have, but not bad. I also put on a lot of potency, as you can see. I got almost at 100%. That's kind of what I'm gunning for. Um, Try to make that as high as possible. It's 65% crit chance. You also want that to be very high because when the lightsaber throw gets thrown in there, and there's a lot of debuffs on, it can make a huge difference in how much damage you do. I'm getting almost a million hits fairly frequently here. The next key component here is Thrawn. Thrawn, I'm throwing some pretty good speed on. I got 124 speed up to 294. And other than that, it's just making him durable. He doesn't really do much other than one key thing, and that's fracture the Galactic Legends characters. So you want to be fast enough to do that, and you want him to survive long enough to keep him fractured so you can take him down far enough where you can get enough debuffs on and kill him with a good saber toss. The last of the key components here, and that's on Galactic Legends Ray only, is Wat Tambor. I currently have him only at a 4-star character. I have him at gear 11 though, and you want to be fast and healthy as much as possible. So that's one of the goals here. Obviously, as I get him to 7 stars and get him into gear 11, gear 12, my teams will do better because I won't lose them as quickly. Now, characters that are honorable mentions here. First of all, I use the Shore Trooper here. You got to have some decent health on it, but it does have the benefit of whenever it uses the regroup ability, it puts up crit immunity, which can be a huge gas deterrent. And I made high tenacity, high health, and I'm currently working on a lot of the gear for Shore Trooper, but he's durable enough to survive most of the hits. Most of the rest of the characters all fall under the Sith category, and I use 3 of them specifically. I use Traya very frequently because her isolate is very key when you have a taunting tank, especially when you have Watt in a taunting tank like Kenobi. You can put isolate up and keep the taunts, and that way you can focus putting a lot of those dots on Galactic Legends Ray. Next of all is Darth Revan, very good for getting fear up and for getting a lot of debuffs up. Also, Bastila Shan Fallen's very good when you don't have a taunting tank present because she does have the Corrupted Battle Meditation. One of the benefits of that is minus 30% critical chance, which against teams like Gen 8 Revan and General Anakin Skywalker can be huge. Now, whenever I do Traya or Bastila, I use one set. It's a very high speed set. You can see I have 145 speed onto the characters when I wear that set. So Traya gets to be very fast. That way she can get her isolate off quickly. Then I can follow very quickly with Thrawn's fracture. And then I can pretty much just work my way through the teams. So I'll show you how this works out. It's very straightforward here. The team composition here that I use is, right now I've got Darth Vader, Thrawn, Wat Tambor, Shore Trooper, as I told you, and Darth Traya because the Kenobi I expect to have a taunt issue. I want to get rid of that taunt and keep it off as much as possible. So, first thing you do, weapons tech, Darth Vader, very obviously. You want to go quickly, you want to get Merciless Massacre off. Then you want to put up more dots. Keep focusing on Ray with those as much as you can. You want to get those dots as much as you can. Now, being that I had Merciless Masker and the Zeta on um, the other one I showed you, the stealth on Hermit Yoda is taken away, so you get to use all the Merciless Masker hits. That can be very big, because if you lose a Merciless Masker time, you don't get to use the Force Crush the second time on Galactic Legends Ray before all your Merciless Masker expires. So that can be very helpful. Now that I got Trey up, as you can see, we're already getting that Isolate off, moving right to Thrawn with a Fracture. You can see this is going very well for us. The next thing I like to, Revan likes to go right after Traya. So I like to put the little health pack on her, as you can see. Makes her a little bit more sturdy. Now that I got her in the relics, she does a lot better than she used to. But still, you want to make sure she's as survivable as possible. Don't use a Saber Toss while crit immunity's up if you can avoid it. It's kind of a waste of a throw, and you don't want it to be on cooldown at that key moment when you're about to take out a Galactic Legends character. But if you do see an opportunity to kill one, it also gives you that turn cooldown, so it can be to your benefit. You just have to be very judicious with its use. Okay, so you can see they're going for Traya hard. They got her, which is understandable, but it might not be a deal breaker in this game. You just have to be cognizant, hit Kenobi where you can, get the Merciless Masker up. This should be just enough time for us to work our way down and take out Galactic Legends Ray with Saber Toss. And you always want to make sure you do this when Merciless Masker is up. That's how you get this offense bonus. And it wasn't enough there, so that's going to be a problem. This battle went particularly not well as far as RNG went, which is good. You can see what happens. It's not a perfect lineup, as you can tell, but you can kind of recover somewhat sometimes. It all depends on circumstances. Now, she is going to get her ultimate off, which would probably kill Vader, and if that's the case, this is done for. But I'm going to give this a try until I know I'm done for sure. Okay, and yep, we're done. So I'm going to go ahead and take down that battle, but I'm going to go again. I'm going to show you it can go much better. Unfortunately, that one just didn't want to go my way. It threw everything but the kitchen sink at stopping me. But sometimes it goes a little better. So same thing is weapon on tech on Vader. Put up the Merciless Masker, Force Crush. Work your way around the rest of the team. You don't even have to really target one. You just go Merciless Masker after Merciless Masker. Now target back to Galactic Legends Ray again. Get as many of the debuffs as you can get up on her, so she can. You want her to kill her off quick, because if she goes into that ultimate, as you saw before, that really wrecks your chances quickly. So you keep looking around. If you can get it, you can try a Merciless Masker on a weak one, like maybe Hermit Yoda. I don't expect it to work. Nope, just got him really low. Still going to go after Traya again. And put on Stormtrooper there. Get some more debuffs if you can with Traya. Get your Merciless Masker up. Put some more debuffs there. Work your way around. Make sure you're not chasing Galactic Legends Ray with the Force Crush, because you don't want to lose the Merciless Masker. This might be enough if it crits. It was. Okay, so this round's going to go a little bit more my way. It can still go south, and that's primarily due to the gas factor. General Anakin Skywalker can very badly crit your team, and can take your team out fairly quickly, even without Galactic Legends Ray there. So you have to be careful of that. You're not perfectly safe after the fact, but it makes it a lot easier when the Galactic Legends character's out of the way. And Kenobi tries to flip some buffs, but that's okay, because with Vader's lead, nothing goes away permanently, and you get to toss some more up there. try to get as much tech up as possible, make the team as survivable as you can. And if you see an option, okay, we're gonna do the saber toss there. We were able to take out our Kenobi. That'll be a helpful factor. And now we're down to Jedi Knight Revan. So as you can see, that this battle went a lot better. I'm just going to go ahead and work through the guarded status. Not a big deal. I got 2 minutes to kill one character. It's not too rushed at this point. It's a lot of fun to run this team. In general, it's just knowing what all the mechanics you're up against, working your way through it. He can go ahead and toss his little deal there. That's not a big deal. Saber toss and we're done. So that's the Vader lineup in a nutshell. I'll see what's ahead of me, see if there's anything else worth going after. Okay, yes, I can go ahead and go after Messi here. Show you just another lineup. This is another Galactic Legends Ray lineup you run into. In this case, it has L3, which is another taunter you want to deal with. So Traya makes perfect sense because you don't want to have a wall of one character ruining your day. Going to be a little bit of a different play because you got the taunt up at the beginning. So you're going to wind up losing a couple of dots up on L3. You can still stack some more around the rest of the team, though. And you're not going to get any saber tosses that successfully knock anybody out. So you're going to have to put some more debuffs up on L3 before you get Trey up. But with Trey up, you can do the isolate, get the taunt, and now you can start moving your way around the rest of the team. Get ourselves that on. Take a look around, see if anybody is in Force Task, no more crit immunity status. Okay, get the crit immunity up on your own team at any chance you can. Ooh, I would say Barasafi is worth a shot. I'm going to go ahead and... No. Got her Guardian status up. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not ideal. You don't want him to go there, but Barris is such a weak character anyway. It's not the end of the world. And we can go ahead and start working our way around here. Get ourselves a Force Crush up again. Should be enough to Saber Toss. Sure thing. Not even an issue at all. And work your way around the team again. Almost enough. Yep, there goes Bears. As you can see, we got really good control of this fight. We did lose. The rest of the characters here are not to be trifled with. They are still a threat to you, but once Galactic Legends Ray is out of the picture, you have much more control over the battle. And you can keep working your way through it. Put up another Merciless Massacre to burn some cooldowns real quickly. Take out an L3. You can see that was a nice big 840k hit. Just throw up the tech. Just keep on dropping debuffs for that sweet, sweet Saber Toss if you get a chance. And it may not. He may die before I get to that point. But I'm going to keep working around just in case. Tossing Traya, and it's done. So you can see the Galactic Legends Ray setup is fairly straightforward once you have all the component pieces in play. It's really just knowing how everything works. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you, as an example, the against Fake. I want to show you a team that does not have a tank, so I want to move all my mods over to Bastila Fallen. Oopsie. So I have them on Traya right now, moving to Bastila Fallen. That will give the better crit chance reduction based on her Corrupted Battle Meditation if it goes up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pop that. Okay, swap her out. Make sure you have your... If you have it in the presets, it makes it a lot easier. And the start is basically the same. You toss up the weapons tech on Vader. Merciless Massacre, Force Crush. Work your way around the Merciless Massacres. Maybe land some ability blocks that'll help you get some more debuffs up. Get yourself Corrupted Battle Meditation that will make gas less of a threat. Go ahead and put your Fracture up. Put your Tank Tech up on your Sword Trooper. Take a look, see if you have any... No, we don't have any crit immunities down yet, so we're just going to keep working our way through this. Try to get the crit reduction on Finn if you can, because he tends to be a rather threat with his AoE. Nothing quite high enough yet to win in the Saber Toss, and you got some crit immunities in place. Unless maybe Revan. No, I think that's still there. And pardon me, I think my phone's ringing, but I'll shut it off if I get a chance. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to lag to death. Okay, no. Okay, I'm good. So you can see gas goes off, but he's a little bit neutered because of that Corrupted Battle Meditation that we had. And now it's our turn to retaliate. Won't be able to get any extra buffs that way, but I can keep working my way around. You don't want to try to get another level of Force Crush up on Galactic Legends Rey before you toss in the Saber Toss. Good. Take her out of commission. Work your way around the rest of the team. And then you can move around to some other characters here. Okay. Alright, I didn't need an ability block up on him. There's already there, but that's okay. I can stun him with Thrawn. Get some more Force Crush. Force Crush, every chance you get, as you can see, that can be a huge difference maker in this battle. But that being said, it's really not that difficult if you get the Galactic Legends character out of play. Okay, let me see here. Should be enough to take out Poe. Work your way around again. And use another Merciless Massacre round. I think we got a whole lot of damage immunity right now, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter at this point because we have control of the battlefield. Not too many are going to get to go that we don't let go. Got the Fracture up on General Anakin Skywalker. Okay, finish off Revan. Put up another Force Crush. Just make it sweet, because honestly at this point I'm just sweetening the Saber Toss. Because once it comes around again, we can get ourselves a Merciless Massacre. And I didn't see the power of that hit. I think it was well over 1 million. But really pretty controllable fight. It's just knowing all the mechanics, getting in there. I wanted to show you the Vader versus a bunch of different Galactic Legends Rey lineups, give you the idea. So when you build your team out, you'll know how to strategize your way through it. That's all I have for this video. Questions, please ask in game or in line chat, and we'll try to address them accordingly. This is Ando Starsaber signing out.